Even more important than your gun fu or your kung fu is your run fu. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson out of Orange, Texas. Shows us an armed robbery that's one of the weirder ones that I've seen in a long time. Teaches us important lessons about using distance effectively, particularly counters in armed robberies. Also teaches us about keeping our cool when the attack is happening and using our environment to get out of the danger zone as fast as we can. This guy behind the counter is working the night shift. You can see it's 11:30 at night, and he opens a door for this guy who is asking him some questions, and everything seems okay at this point. He's just trying to get him some stuff, and I don't think the guy's able to get him what he wants. He's kind of trying to look in and say, look, man, I don't have that. I don't know what to do. And so the guy leaves, and now he comes back, and you can see our clerk is like, wait, what's going on? Because he pulls a big old knife out of his back pocket. And you can see the clerk just kind of slowly back himself away. It's hard to see because of the angle here, but he actually is backing into a back office. And now as this guy comes around, he just closes and locks the door. So the guy kicks the door and tries to get in there, but it's locked, and that ends the threat. The guy's like, well, okay. And so then later on, the clerk's going to call the cops, and that's how this one ends. Let's go back and learn some lessons out of this one. As always, there's 8 lessons on our website, links in the description and all that. But so first thing we want to talk about here is pre-attack cues, and I don't see a whole lot here. This guy's in a service industry, and this guy's just asking for help. Might be a little off or something like that. But as the guy goes back, you can see he's paying really good attention to him, and now's when we can actually see the attack starting because he pulls out this big old knife, and that's really his first indicator that something significantly wrong is going on here. And you got to be ready in that moment and have a plan in place to say, what am I going to do here? Clearly, if the guy had a gun, that would have been the time to use it, but he's got the counter between him, so that gives him a little more time. And he does something that I think is even better here. He just creeps out of the danger zone. Now, the guy's like, hey, man, you're going to stay right where you're at, but he's like, nah, man, I'm not going to do that. And you can see as he comes, you can just start to see, if you're looking at the, the shadow on the floor, that he's slamming that door shut. And getting out of the danger zone, getting out of contact to that guy's tool is always your best bet. It was out of contact because of the counter, and then he got permanently out of contact by getting behind a closed and locked door. That guy can't get through that locked door now. I would recommend you have a follow-up plan in case that guy's strong enough to do whatever he wants, but that ends the threat. And so if getting out of the danger zone ends the threat, you win. So I would call this one a distinct victory. You don't always have to shoot somebody. Don't always have to use a tool yourself. Instead, if you can get out of the danger zone, do so, and you cover your asp. Thanks for watching today's active self-protection lesson. I hope it helps you with your attitude, your skills, and your plan to keep you and your family safe. If you'd like another lesson in a similar vein, click right here to go see our most popular narrated videos. If you like what you see and you don't want to miss them going forward, please subscribe via the button right here and turn those notifications on so that you get notified every time a new active self-protection lesson posts.